Hello everyone, and welcome back to some more FM22. We are playing with the Bohemians, and we are in the Czech Republic, of course. So, a couple of games since the last time, and to be honest, it's not been great. I am surprised how bad it's gone. It's not looking good, to be honest. I mean, it's not the end of the world because we're playing well, but let's talk about these results here. So the first one against Setski Budjovic, a 2-1 loss. And here's the thing, we were by far the better team. They had a free kick within the first minute where they scored from really far out on the free kick. And then they had a penalty later on where they also scored. We also had a penalty, but they also had a penalty. And that is about all I saw them have, right? That's about the extent of it. They had this long shot from a free kick, and then this penalty, and that's it. That's it. Yeah, that's piss poor. That's just horrendous. Absolutely. Again, even away from home against these guys, we should win that. That's what I was going into this match with in my mind. We are gonna win it, and we didn't, and it's that's piss poor. Next game. Conceding again, and take a look. I mean, take a look, right? It's how am I supposed to get anything, different in this? They got two shots, one on target, and they got a goal. It's 0.08 xG. Okay, well, there we go. So we are conceding more than I am expecting us to do, but we at least won that game. Pasalic, Siska, and Thomas Solil getting the goals there. Yeah, I might sound a little bit salty, but I am a little bit salty about some of these results because it's not going our way, but it's not because we're not playing well, right? It's just, yeah. So, Panathinaikos, the first game at home, 2-0, pretty solid, and we were, again, if we're just taking a quick look at the absolutely killing them, so that is good. We should probably have, again, scored 3 or 4 goals, but yeah, some of the guys are not in the best form at the moment. Torre Grossa and Pasalic with goals. Next up, Jablonec. This is, again, a game where I'm sitting there thinking, wow, we should have scored 4 goals, man. It's they were definitely playing well against us. They were definitely playing well, but yeah, I think in this one I don't know, maybe I shouldn't have played my central defenders here, Sikovic and Lisic. I should probably have gone for our normal central defenders, but I thought it was okay. And it kind of was, because they again got a penalty and scored on that. It's not like they get really big chances in open play. We have only conceded 1 goal in open play, but still the results are going against us. It's we didn't play as well in this one, and yeah, some of the guys here was really letting us down. Uk were not really doing well. Torre Grossa not really doing too well. Wesley has been a big disappointment so far. Absolutely big disappointment. So a 1-1, not the result I was looking for away from home here against Jablonec. Absolutely not. They are not the worst team in the league, but these are the guys. I mean, if we're going into top 2 or just trying to get into top 2, those games needs to be wins, and they're not. So we are not in top 2. I can already call it now. This year is going to be a top 3 season. It's not going to be a top 2. We're going to try and get into top 3. That is where we are looking. So that's already now kind of, I mean, yeah, it's of course not over. Just 2 bad results is not. But you cannot lose a lot of points when we are talking about the Sparta and Slavia Prague teams. You cannot lose a lot of points. You see how many points they get. They get 10 to 15 points more than us every single season. That is already 4 points lost in the very early stages of the season. That is already 4 points lost, right? So, but anyway, let's take a look at this Panathinaikos game and also the Slovakia game. That's the 2 games we are playing today. Now, there is a couple of other things that have happened in between the episodes here. We got a couple of sold players. Let's go into the transfer history, and the first one is Kronert. He's going out to Victoria Siskov for 49k. Pretty happy about that. Now, he is actually a homegrown, so another one gone, but he would never be good enough for the first squad. He's just never gonna be good enough, so he's gone. Budinsky is also going out. I believe it is on an optional 23k future fee. I don't think they're gonna take that one. I don't think he's good enough for Harry Kralov, but he's out on loan and we are not paying him too much in wages, so you know what, that's fine. Uritka is actually also going out on loan, and that might actually be a mistake now, because seeing how badly Wesley has done, we might have needed him. But he's also going out just a normal loan because I didn't think he would get a lot of play time, so he's out on loan as well. Velik have gone for 30k to Kolubara, I don't know where that is. Yeah, he never really played well, and we're not playing with a wingback anymore up here. We're playing with wingbacks further down, so yeah, 30k is also decent to get from him. And a free deal for Debreczini, so he is moving out to Usti Nat Labem. Interesting enough, we have just played them and they are not a good team. I'm not sure if he's even... He could be an okay player for them, I guess. But yeah, for free, because I couldn't get any money for him, so I just wanted him off my wages because I would never play him anyway. He would just sit in the B squad. There we go. That's the transfers done and dusted. I mean, we're not over. The transfer window is still moving on. It's not over yet. So there could be more happening in between episodes, right? Or even in this episode, so yeah, there we go. I have made a couple of very small changes to the tactic because I didn't really like what I was seeing in some of the matches from our front three. So I've moved it around and make the inside forward on attack and the white tagger man on support, as long and along with that also the wingback here not sitting narrow anymore, the one on support, because he was sitting narrow and I didn't really work out. So going back to a more standard kind of way of playing, I guess, with him being just wider, the wingbacks on support here. And we'll see if this works, the inside forward on attack and the white target man on support instead. He will probably have a lot of space over here. Hopefully that's how I think it will work. And the inside forward should be the main goal scorer in there. And Ugwu is probably the one for this game. I could go with Weasley, but Ugwu has just been better, right? I think he's even the top goal scorer. Nah, he's only scored one actually. Who is our goal? Who was the top goal scorer? Possibly, probably. 2 goals. Siska, 2 goals, so yeah, and also I think Siska has probably been the most consistent one. Oh well, Tora Grossa, of course, 4 goals. Yeah. So he's that two of them are from, no, actually 3 of them are from penalties, if I'm not mistaken. So you know, as you can see on his average ratings, maybe the complete forward is not working out. I'm not sure about that one yet, but I'm gonna try and move these 2 things around instead and see how that does in this game. So there we go. So for this game, it's gonna be it's a quite solid team I'm putting out there. Mikulet, because we are only 2-0 up, we're going away from home to Greece. It's gonna be a hellhole to get to. Mikulet, Enrique on the wingback, Marcel and Haustak are the normal central defenders. Finson, probably my best wingback over there. Aikidi, the best halfback. Well, yeah, I would say that he's the best halfback, but we do have Lessig as well, but he's also really good in there. He hasn't played a whole lot, Lessig. He actually played as a central defender last time around. Didn't do too well in the last game, as you can see here. I put this in, if you didn't notice. Last match rating. Then we have the last 5 overall games. Then we have the last 5 first team games, and then they have the average rating and the games win ratio. I like that. I'm looking at a lot of that when I figure out who I want to play in each game. Of course, along with these things right here. We actually do have Solil in there, who is struggling a bit. I didn't see that before. Huh. Janosek, you're coming in. We can put Solil on the bench instead. There we go. Easy peasy. So Janosek and Templeman in the midfield. Siska on the white target man. Ikwu on the inside forward on attack. I think he might be better on an inside forward role than the white target man role. So that actually works out. And Tori Grossa up front. Pretty solid and also a pretty decent bench. And of course we have a lot of unregistered players. So there you can see all the unregistered. Yeah, they can come with us, and they're not really playing anyway. Not a whole lot, at least. Most of these guys are... yeah, just not playing, right? I think that's it. I think we're ready for it. Going to the opposition, what I am expecting here is a draw. I think a draw. But how... nah, you know what? I think we're gonna win it. Because they didn't really play well the last time around at all. But, I don't know, maybe they will... yeah, sometimes it just changes when you're going away from home to another nation, right? That does change the significantly. But I think it's going to be a more even game, but we could still manage to win it. But I'm more so inclined to say probably a draw, which would be okay. I mean, that would be nice. A draw would be nice, no matter how many goals it is. Actually, I would rather keep the clean sheet and have it a 0-0 here, if it has to be a draw. Yeah. All right, here we go. Hopefully we can get into the European League. That would be a first for us. Also giving us some more... I forgot to mention that. Completely forgot to mention that. So we moved up. The Czech Republic moved up 2 places on the list of whatever it's called, where you get better spots, right? You get better competitions for your leagues. And we now have better qualifiers in both the Conference League. We have better qualifiers in the Conference League from next season, or from this season actually. But yeah, so the winners, actually, I need to show you. I need to show you, because that is one of the main things about this whole save is trying to get, you know, the Czech Republic further up the list. So if we go into Europe and into this one, Nation Club, this one, I think it's this one. Yeah. Here you can see that we moved up to 11th spot. So we moved above Greece and Switzerland, actually. And that means that we do have, if we go in here and go into the rules, go into the champions, we have better spots. We have a better qualifier for the champions. So they are going into the Champions Path playoffs, right? That's the one just before the group stages. And then we also had a better, I don't know if it's the third qualifier. So before we had 2 second qualifiers, now we also have a third qualifier. So that's one less game for them when whoever is going to get that one. So that's good. That's really, really, really good. Especially this one up here. That's really, really good, getting the playoffs there. That is great stuff. I just wanted to mention it because I think it's very, very important for continue, at least for the Czech Republic, but also for us. But we are trying to kind of build a nation, right? We're trying to improve the Czech Republic's league system as well, with developing youngsters and then sending them out on loans and increasing. Oh, that was a big one, Aikidi. Sending them out on loan in the Czech Republic and improving the other squads as well. Of course, right now it's more about getting on par with the 2 Sparta, the 2 Prague teams. Right now, for us, it's all about getting up there and winning the league. Of course, that's very, very important to do that, and consistently also winning the league above the Prague teams. So that's the first thing we need to do in this save, and that could still take. That's a big chance. Torre Grossa has been piss poor when it comes to finishing. He has 13 in finishing, composure of 13. Off the ball is like, I don't know, what is it? Off the ball is 13 as well, and what his strength is 13. I mean, he's just not getting the goals in open play. He keeps pissing those chances away, and it's really annoying to see, because he should be rather okay at scoring goals, and he's just not, unless it's a penalty. He should have scored at least 6 goals already this season, I would say. Well, he has scored 5, but I mean 6 goals in open play with all those chances he's getting. Yeah, but I guess I want too much from him, or I don't know. But I mean, it's just incredible how many times he can just shoot it wide, right in front of goal. It's just completely shoot it wide. Over the top. How was that? Finson. Down the line for Ugwu. And then he's gonna make an underlap here, Finson. That's an interesting one. Into... Oh, that's a penalty. No, it's not. Ziska. Ah, just over the top. Just over the top. Nice play. Nice play anyway. We're playing well again. And it looks like Panathinaikos is just nowhere near our levels. Now their players are actually not bad. If we just take a quick overlook here, if we can manage it. The goalkeeper is decent. Okay, we got another highlight to look at. Enrique. Ziska. Back to Enrique. Can he take his man? Yes, he can. Dribble him or... Well, something. Janosek, Ziska, that's a nice play. Ugwu yeah, not the greatest. And when he's that close to the goal, he is always gonna go for goal, Ukwu. That's for sure. But let's take a look at the... Oh, that's our team. Never mind. Did I look at our team before as well? Did I look at Mikolic just before? I might have done that. Oh, that's a nice ball up to Siska. Come on, make it up. That's what I'm talking about. We get too many shots where it's just going wide. Right in front of goal. Right in near the, the small box area. And they're just shooting it over the top or wide or not even getting it on target. I just don't understand that. Yeah, I probably did look at our players. That's a good goalkeeper. That's pretty good. Around our level of midfielder. Around our level of central defender. Around a little bit better than our central defender. So yeah, they got some decent players in there. But yeah, that's the case. If we're playing someone that is equal to ourselves, you're gonna see this. But without goals, apparently. Because we can't get it on target. I mean, we're working the ball into the box. We're getting so far into the box that they should get it on target. And I mean, we have players that takes those shots that has 12-13 in finishing and 12-13 in composure and also decent concentration levels, decent technique. I just don't get it. I mean, maybe I need higher numbers. I might need even higher numbers to get the shots on target. I don't know, but it doesn't make a lot of sense in my mind. Not compared to when I see low league teams where I have 70%, where I have strikers with 70% on target with like 9 composure and 10 finishing, and it just doesn't make any sense at all. Carlos Enrique got a yellow now. That's on target, but it's not a good one. Yeah. So we are kind of again struggling this season for the goals to be on, well, not the goals, but the shots to be on target and just get the goals in, because we're creating the big chance. Well, not big chances, but we are creating a lot of chances, and yeah, they should go in more often. To be honest, they should. We should see an average of 2 goals per game. That's where we are. And maybe we do have that, actually. We can go out and check that out in the league. And, well, overall, all the games, the competitive games, we should have 2 per game. And I don't think we have that right now. So we are underperforming, in my opinion, and also in terms of conceded. So this is their first chance. First highlight. It's offside. Okay. So it's not even a chance. I don't know why they show this highlight. Probably because of that. 55 minutes in. Okay. Over the top here. Enrique's gonna pick that one up. Easy peasy. Back to Mikolic. How was stuck. All the way over to Finson. He's gonna go up to Ukwu, who is going down the line here. He's the captain for the day. He's our vice captain. Should probably actually be the captain, Ukwu. Probably better than Sulil added as well, but whatever. Marcel into Templeman. That's a nice ball over to Ukwu, and we are going wide. You see what I'm talking about? I mean, we create the chances. It's just the players are just not, taking them. It's frustrating to keep seeing it like that, where you're just thinking, just get it on target, mate. Just get it on target. Then you ask the question of the goalkeeper then. But if you're just going wide every time, it's like, what the fuck? That's a nice one. Well done, Templeman. Getting an assist. And Torregosa this time around, even being marked really tight, get it on target. And yeah, the goalkeeper had no chances there. Good. 1-0. And that's pretty much securing our... I mean, at least we're conceding 3 goals, which I cannot see us. That cannot happen here. Then we get into the European League group stages, which is interesting because are we good enough to play against those big teams in there? Probably. I would say probably this season. Yeah, sure. Probably a little bit less money this season because we're gonna win every single group stage game. But there are more money in the league. Wow. That's only... Okay, that's bad. What happened there? What happened? What? That looked really, really bad. So we got an overload, right? We got an overload over here with 2 of their guys being up against Finson. Haustark, yeah, he got something there. So it's kind of Ukwu's. Ukwu should probably trace back here, but he is on attack. That's the thing. Ukwu is on attack. You can see the white target man is coming back because he's on support. But the Well, it's not even an overload because he doesn't even... It's just a really good pass, right? And then Finson cannot really keep up with him. And then he's gonna cut it back for this guy who is now making that overload. Where there are no one marking him. Templeman making a mistake not marking him. He should probably be marking him. But, yeah. Tactically, what is going on here with... We kind of get pulled apart here with our midfielders. The midfielders are too way over here. But I think it's a marking with Timberman here being piss poor. Yeah, he should follow this man. I don't know. No one really ever got close to this guy. He was just allowed to do stuff. Maybe we should tell where is he playing. I want to see where this guy's playing in their squad. Panzerkanakis formation. Wait, what? Who? Wait, what? Who's just scored that goal? Torig... Sasha? I don't see no one called Sasha in there. Oh, it's the fullback. The fullback got up there and did that. Not even a wingback, but a fullback. Alright. That's insane. Okay, that's... well, of course that can happen. Whoops, wrong thing. We need to take a look. Actually, again, I should probably just look at their formation rather than looking at their players. Yeah, that's giving me more information, actually. That's probably better. I can also see that their right-hand side is really good compared to ours. Or compared to our left-hand side. Finson is definitely in problems over there. But, I mean, do I see them score 2 more? No. No, I don't. Was that the first chance they actually had? I think so. Well, let's check it out. What? Finson, come on, mate! And now this fullback is underlapping us again, and this guy is also underlapping us here. Aikidi should really get close to that. Was that the first chance they had? Yes, it was. Yes, it was. They have done something over here on the right-hand side. I'm a little bit worried about that right now. I'm sorry, but you need to go back and actually help out a little bit here. Yeah, let's try that. Well, damn it, Aikidi. Damn it, he lost his... Oh, well, at least our goalkeeper was on his spot. But that's not too good. We need to be a little bit more defensive-minded here, because if they're gonna get another goal, well, all of a sudden it's gonna get very close. It's gonna get very close from one shot. They have had one shot for I don't know how many minutes, because they didn't have a shot last game either. I'm getting so crazy about those things. It is ridiculous how little they need to score goals against us. Some of these teams. Siska. Close. Close. Corner here. Could be a good one. Nope. Who could we take out? They have also made a couple of changes, so maybe we need to do something with the opposition instructions. Aikidi is having a good game. Timberman is having a good game, but that is also the two guys on the condition really getting low now. But I would like to keep Templeman for next game. So Solil is... Maybe Aikidi instead then. Just fresh legs in that midfield. We basically need it right now. Finson has a terrible game. Let's bring Colina on. But I mean, if we don't get this one home, I'm gonna get so mad, because it's like we're playing really well. We can see where they are good. We know that they're good down the right hand side. We changed our inside forward to a support, so he's gonna help out a little bit more when we are in transition and stuff like that. So it's like, if you can't even win those games where you're the absolute best team, they have basically nothing in the game. I mean, that's not gonna happen here. I don't think it's gonna happen. It would be crazy for them to get another goal like that. Ukwu. Come on, mate. I think it was on target, so it's okay. And he didn't really have any help, so yeah. Take the shot, get a corner, that's fine. Templeman, not a good one either here. How was that? Okay, that's really good. And into that's what I'm saying. I mean, this guy has been absolutely piss poor with his finishing for the most part. I mean, yeah, he did get a goal here, but I've seen him play a lot now, and he seems to be a really poor finisher. But he should be the best finisher in our team. But yeah, I don't know. Golina. That's actually not bad. That's a pretty good cross, actually. He found his spot. And again, going wide. I'll go over the top. I think we need to see how many he actually got on target. I need to go into the statistics and see how many he actually got on target, because there is also those highlights that we don't see, right? There's also the shots that we don't see. That's a nice header by Janosek. Siska. Over the top, Ukwu gonna... Yeah, that's another on target, but it's not the best one. 70... okay, we can make another sub here. Probably Ukwu West. Yeah, sure, do that. I'm actually happy with that. That's fine. I want Ukwu for the next game as well, so that's fine. So as I mean, okay, they got another shot, but over the period of double 90 minutes, right, 2 games, they basically had nothing, but they still got a goal. That's just frustrating. But this should be... let's see, do they get a goal here? I would be absolutely mad. Well, they get a chance. That's actually very close. And again, a long-range shot. It's like if I'm conceding goals, it's like... I mean, the other goal that they got here was actually a really, really, really good goal. Probably the best I've seen against us, because mostly it's been penalties, it's been a crazy free kick, it's been crazy long shots that has gone in on us. It's like always crazy stuff. But that goal that they got in this game, that was deserved. That was a really good goal. Probably not deserved because they haven't played well, but you know what I mean, right? It was a good goal. It was a nice kind of open play kind of style football that went in. I can't really complain about that. Templeman, come on. Another on target, but we're not getting them in. I think we have 10 on target here now. Templeman with the corner. Letic, close, but didn't get up to it. Was a good corner anyway. Letic down to Weasley. I think he was offside there, but maybe not. Janosek getting another one on target, but it's not a great shot. That's probably 11 shots on target now. 10 on target. Out of 11 on target out of 24. I mean, that's almost 50%, right? That's not bad. It's just, why are we not scoring those chances? Because some of them are hitters, which is never gonna be a high amount of XG. And some of them are long shots, which is on target, which is not a high XG. So, but we still need to score those few chances that are half chances. And in this one, I guess we actually scored on the only one that is a half chance. So, how can we change that? Well, not going for crosses and not telling them not to shoot too often from range. But that's gonna change the entire way we're playing, right? I mean, 2.81 in XG, right? So some of these are also half chances that we didn't score on. Definitely are half chances in there that we didn't score on. I mean, overall, it's a decent. I mean, it was what I was expecting, like a draw, right? And but we did that. Just that one conceded, man. It's just so annoying. It's just frustrating to see it. But it is what it is. What I'm saying here, the frustration is that they didn't really have anything except from that one thing, and that one thing was a goal. That's what I'm saying. If they had like a lot more and played a lot or played better, then I wouldn't be as annoyed by them getting a goal. But in this case, it's just and it's been like that every single time we are conceding. It's like, what? Okay, come on, man. But I guess I can't do anything about it. But decent game here away from home against Panathinaikos, and we are in the group stages. Absolutely fantastic in that kind of. I mean, when we're talking about that, it's fantastic. So yeah, winning playoffs to the group stages, lovely. Chelsea won it last season. Milan, Liverpool, Leicester. Yeah. No chances for winning this one, I don't think. Bohemian received 239k. That's lovely. 2.9 million for getting into the group stages. Bang! That's the money right there. bang. And I know that's not all of it, because if we are, I mean, there are also competition prize money in there in terms of each game, right? I don't know how much actually. Let's go in and check it out. So if we go to the group stages and go into the rules, go to the group stages, each game is worth 539k if we win it, and 180 per draw. That's also more than and all prize money as well. As well, if we get out of it, we get out of the group stages. We even the third spot is giving us knockout rounds in the Euro Cup, right? It's if we could get into any of those 3 spots, I would be very, very happy about that. But that's up to the group's draws to decide, I think, because we could get some really big boys in there that could kill our chances. But we'll see. But anyway, it's lovely to be in it for the first time. Absolutely lovely. So I'm just looking at this stuff right here, the pass map, and it's been looking like this for a couple of times now. And either we need to take the wingbacks further down, so we won't have as many crosses, or we need to go full on with the wingbacks overlapping our inside forwards, right? And wide target man. It's gonna be one or the other. The problem is we don't have a really, really good guy in the air, so I'm more inclined to say that we probably need to change our wingbacks to fullbacks and tell them to not cross too often or something like that. So we will have a more balanced kind of offensive, where we also play through the mid from time to time and try to find through balls in that manner. Because right now we are often ending up with our wingbacks crossing it in, getting a header, sometimes on target, sometimes over the target, but often not a goal because we don't have really, really good strikers or anyone in the box that are really, really solid in the air. I mean, they are decent. All of them are decent in the air, but they are not great. So I think we might have a tactical change in that sense from where I'm sitting. But I need to see... I mean, we're doing great. That's the thing. We're doing great, but we need to make better chances for ourselves, and we need to create better chances for ourselves, because right now we are creating a lot of chances, but none of them are, or a lot of them are just not good enough, right? That's what I'm thinking. So we need to change that a little bit, but we cannot go too far outside our tactical approach. So I think the wingbacks needs to change slightly. And so that could also create a little bit more space for the wide target man and the inside forward, not having them too far up there. But still, I'm not sure how to apply it, but we'll see. We'll see what I'm gonna do here. Might not be the next game. Actually, I don't know. What is the next game? Is that Slovakia? Yeah, that's Slovakia. Could try and do it in Slovakia. Yeah, let's get to the next game and see what we're gonna do here. Oh man, I fucked it up again. I continued too quickly, and I didn't see this draw today thing, and bang, it's over. Dang it, it's so fun to watch it anyway. But yeah, I fucked it up. So, who do we got? Well, we do have Bayer Leverkusen. Ouch. Ouch. We do have Dynamo Kiev. Actually, we need to go in and check out who else is in it, because who could we have gotten in those spots, right? That's what we are looking at. We could have gotten Transaspor instead of Bayer Leverkusen, right? We could have gotten someone like let's see, we could have gotten someone like Dynamo instead of Dynamo Kiev. That would have been easier. We could have gotten PAOK instead of instead of Bayer Leverkusen. So, is this a bad group? Here's the thing, we need to figure out, well, I think Vienna is probably the weak team in here, right? Yeah, that is the team we need to beat. This Vienna team is the one to beat, and they are not a bad team, right? They're not a bad team. Those are the ones we need to beat. Dynamo Kiev, I think that's gonna be tough. Draws, if we could get draws, or maybe do something against them, that would be nice. Bayer Leverkusen, I don't think so. I don't think we're good enough to beat Bayer Leverkusen in any stretch of imagination. But it's not the worst group. I definitely see some other groups here that are a lot tougher than ours. It's still a tough group, but it's average, right? It's an average group. We have one really big team in there who is gonna probably win it. Then we have Dynamo Kiev, who is better than us, but not too far off. But they are probably better than us. And then we have Vienna, who is slightly worse than us. So I think we're in a good spot here, because we could also have pulled some really big teams in the fourth seeding, like Hertha Berlin, or even Bate would have been absolutely terrible. Apoel is also a big team. FC Copenhagen, that was a bit. I mean, that is teams that could beat us on their good days, right? Vienna needs a really good day to beat us. I think. I don't think they have the same strength as us. I think they're probably the weak team in there. So that's going to be interesting. Let's take a look at the schedule. When is the first one? Bayer Leverkusen. Oh, God. Well, it's going to start hard. I'm not going to show you that one. I'm probably going to come back for the Vienna one. But we still have the Slovakia game to go into. So, yeah, I'm going to continue until we hit that Slovakia game. And I do have a couple of changes that I want to do in that one. So, let's get into it. Alrighty. So, here it is. My changes and also the players for the next match here. What I have done is actually quite a few things. I've actually done quite a few things here. Kind of a big change, actually. So we're going back to a fullback on the right. This is the force right kind of tactic. Normally this was a wingback, right? This was a wingback on attack, actually. So I've actually kind of moved it around quite a big time here on the wingback. So this is going to be a fullback on support with pass it short across less often, shoot less often, close down less, tackle harder, and mark tighter. So, kind of, I could take this close down less actually out. Now when I think about it. No, I actually want to be, close down less on that one as well. Yeah, let's do that as well. So he is of course going to be sitting more in the midfield and, going all the way up there, right? He's not going to go all the way up there. So he could do, because we do have the inside forward on attack up there, but no, he's going to stay a little bit further back and help out with a little bit more possession in the midfield and getting it through the midfield to maybe even cross it over, because he will cross it sometime, cross it over to the wide target man or the wingback on the other side. Because we do play with a wingback over there on attack, who's going to, actually if we come in here, we can see I'm going to set it to overlap left, right? I've also put in low crosses. That's the two changes that I've done in here in possession. So these guys will still go up there, and we still will have one wingback. And I'm trying to play on more different ways to get the goals, right? I still want to see crosses, and I still want my wingback, one of the wingbacks, to get up there and do it, right? But I'm gonna tell him to do low crosses more often, because we do have a lot of players who are very, very fast, very, very agile to get in positions where we could low cross it. So it should be better than the mixed crosses. So that's the wingback areas, and he is on shoot less often, tackle hard, and mark tighter. Very, very simple, and that's about it. That's about it, right? Now further up, I am also telling my wide target man on either side, depending on what tactic we're using, to sit narrow, right? He's also gonna drift a little bit more narrow and help out with the play inside here and leave some space for the wingback to overlap him in, because normally they would be very wide, but I'm gonna tell him to sit a little bit more narrow. So it's actually, this is gonna change how we play again, but it's not a very big change, but it is a very big change. I don't know. It is a big change, isn't it? Because it will definitely show up in the pass map to be completely different with how we are creating our chances now. There will be more chances created in the mid here, where the inside forward is cutting in, or the wide target man is getting a ball and then cutting it into the complete forward, or the box-to-box underlapping or overlapping either the wide target man on the central or the complete forward. There will be more stuff happening in here, and more through balls through the mid. I'm sure of it, because of this fullback and because of the wingback overlapping over here as well. It's all. I mean, I don't know if it works yet. We need to see it in the match, right? We need to see it in the match and see if it works. But I hope so. So for this game, it's gonna be Mikolic, Hravoy on that fullback role, Marcel, Haurostak, Finson, Aikidi, Janosek, Solil, Ugwu, Pasalic, Siska up front. It's a solid team. It's a very, very solid team. Should I play a very solid team? I could go with something a little bit less. I should probably rest some of the players, right? Who could we rest? We could rest Finson. He's not the best wingback either. So let's just bring in Colina instead on that wingback role. Hausdag and Marcel, we should probably rest one of them. I'm inclined to say Hausdag. Who could we bring in? Sikovic. Easy. There we go. Easy done. Dusted. So just a bit of rotation to keep some of them rested a little bit. Aikidi is on high injury risk. You know what, Aikidi? We do have Lessig out here. Come on in, Lessig too on that halfback role, because he's about as good as Aikidi. That's the thing. When I'm rotating here, the players coming in is pretty much as good as the other guys. The only thing that is a little bit funky here is that some of them are playing really, like Janosek and Solil are playing really well. And right now, we do not have a lot of combinations. So, but our familiarity, it's up there. So even with them being, even this role not being that great, it's still up there. The familiarity is still there, right? It's still right up there. So there we go, and I think we're about ready to get into it. Do that. They're actually struggling a bit for their condition. That's great to see. Just checking up on this one. Yeah, that's fine. The rest is always the same. So, well, it's always what I'm putting in. So it's only if there is one of the central defenders or fullbacks that actually needs to be not trigger the press. That's what I'm looking for pretty much every time. All good. I mean, this should be a win, Slovakia. But now when we have changed stuff, I'm worried. We need to definitely be more. We need to make sure that what we have changed is also working, or at least not making in our disadvantage, right? We need to make sure that it's still solid. But one game is not enough to judge it, but at least we can see some stuff. We will see some stuff right away if it works or if it's not working. We'll see stuff right away. Hopefully. Usually you do. Alright. Sikovic up to Solil. This is not a highlight. This is just the start of the game. Well, that 1 out of 50 times where it is a highlight, then I'm wrong, I guess. Nah, not a highlight. Alright. Oh, this is a highlight on the other hand. Winners, yes. Sikovic. Janosek. So, let's just take a look at how we're adding it up here. So the wingback is not getting up there now. He's just sitting here waiting for a pass back to him. The wingback is not making his overlap yet. We got Solil in here making a run. We got Siska coming deep. He's the complete forward in this one, and he should come deep to help out with the play. So, but they're pretty tight. I mean, their defensive lines here are absolutely fantastic. No holes. So we should probably go back and try again on the other side or something like that. Unless he's just gonna dribble them, and yeah, that's... Yeah, we could see how well... Ooh, hello! 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 Oh, that's a big mistake by the goalkeeper. But we can't judge anything about our tactic on this, but wow, hello. that was a silly mistake. But what I was trying to say here is, Pasalic decided to try and find Ukwu over there, which is fine, because they were so narrow in their tactics, so it was probably the right thing to do. Or going back. That was the two options, right? That was the two options. In this case, I mean, that is just silly. Just a silly mistake. I hope that my goalkeeper never gonna do that, because that's just stupid. Jesus Christ. So you can already see in the heat map, I know, well, it's too late, but you can see in the heat map that we're really going over to the right-hand side to play. But we do get it over here on the left-hand side, because it's opening up on the left-hand side as well now. Pasalic, Janosek, Solil over the top to Pasalic. Okay, decent. Nice little pass there, or through ball, or whatever you want to call it. So you can see it here, how many of the guys are really moving over to this direction. And the white target man is still sitting really far over there. I would like him to sit a little bit more on the right-hand side. But otherwise, it looks okay, I would say. Fullback is still up there. The wingback is actually further back than the fullback right now, but it's too early to sail too much by the heat map. Pasalic from a corner. Marcel, goal. Well, we're not getting the goals the way that I was, expecting to see from this new tactic, but I'll take anything I can get here. 2-0 after 8 minutes. I mean, good. That's good. But what I'm more concerned about is how the tactic is working. And I guess it's working, but it's I really need to see a whole lot more about the heat map and the passing map and stuff like that. The heat map's starting to look a little bit more solid now. Yeah, it looks rather good, and we create some good half chances. But again, those goals were from set pieces and a really random mistake. So we're actually creating less chances than I thought we would right now. Maybe not, because Slovakia is not a bad team, so I also have to have that in mind. Okay, so here's the fullback. Let's see again how we're adding up here in transition. Pretty much as expected, right? I'm still wondering why Kalina is not further up the pitch at this stage. He should just start running up there now. He's not. He's just standing back. That's a bit odd. Why is he doing that? He should be further up the pitch. Is there anything here where I'm thinking to actually take more risk? Let's put that in. Siska. Close. Yeah, I want my wingback over there to take a little more risk. Because more risk on them also means they will go further forward. That's a nice... Oh, Siska, you had to score there. I thought that would be a goal. It was just home free and then he hit the post. I mean, what can you do? Okay, that's a couple of... Against set pieces. Set pieces here. Big chances on the set pieces. Not open play. But maybe the open play is leading us to those set pieces, right? That's the thing. Have to read the game. Have to read the game. Okay, he's moving in the direction where I want him to now. Where it's open up here, where he can run into space and where we might see a cross over from the fullback or something like that. Nah, he's not moving up there. He's staying up there on the half line. But that's also okay for now because the ball is still on our pitch of the side, so that's okay. And we got Siska moving down, we got Pasalik, so both of them are like seeking the ball here, which is interesting. One of them is gonna get it, and the other one is gonna run into space. Not bad. Can he find a good pass over to Ukwu? Yes. Into Siska. That's good. That was really good. That was really solid. We made an overload on the right-hand side, and then we found space in the midfield and into a good pass into Ukwu. That was pretty solid. That was pretty solid. All right. So in transition here, or out of position, we look also to shape up quite nicely here. 4 in the back. We got this midfield going on in here. Ukwu is he should probably be out marking out here, but yeah, I don't know. Probably not then. Probably not. We do win it. So is he gonna take a shot? No, he's gonna go back to Janosek. Interesting. Okay. All the way back to Marcel, Janosek, Chavoy, Pasalik. That's a good ball into Solil. Is he gonna get to it? Ukwu is gonna get to it. I should have cut it back for Solil there. He was, I mean, if Ukwu has cut it back, that would have been a goal, easily. Pasalik on the corner again. Marcel over the top. Definitely we are destroying them on the corners and the set pieces, that's for sure. Alright. Alright. 5 on target. Out of 14. That's a little bit less than I wanted. Actually, I wanted to check something. I forgot about it before. But I wanted to check up on our striker here. Is he with us? Oh, he's not even with us. Oh, no, he's not. Okay, never mind then. But I wanted to see how many shots on target he actually had. What is he called? Our new Colombian player. Siska. I think that was on target. That was also on target. And it's actually giving us a corner. Okay, decent. I think I was 2 on target. Asking some questions of the goalkeeper there. And their defense. Okay, well defended. I guess. 6 out of 16. Yeah, I would like to see 50% at least. Let's take a look at the heat map. Yeah, definitely pretty solid. We can definitely see that they are moving more on toward the right-hand side, leaving space for the white target man and the wingback up here to get the balls in, which we see over here on the heat map. So that's working. That's definitely working. Passing map. Yeah, the white target man is of course really... Oh, not the white target man. Yeah, well, the white target man is pretty far up. The wingback is also up there. That's what I want to see, actually. I don't care about them not being able to pass it over here because they will get the crosses or somehow they will get it over there. We can see that on the heat map. They will get it over there. We do have heats. We do have plays-throughs over here, and that's what we want to see, right? But also a lot of places going through this part of the field. So yeah, so far so good. I'm not gonna say that it's gonna work just judging it on 45 minutes, but so far so good. We didn't actually see a cross, did we? No. No crosses from our wingback. Kalina is on 6.8, so he might have a little bit of a poor game. But otherwise, the players, they're doing well out there. Definitely a good game by us. I mean, two goals, of course, in the first half that's always solid. But otherwise, also pretty good. Also with what we have seen from the match engine. Akidi, I think was that Akidi? No, it must have been Ukwu. Yeah, Akidi is not out there. Just because it's a black person. I think I only have 2 black persons in my team. It was gonna be either Ugwu or Ikiri. So 50% chance of getting it right, and I failed. Fucking racist. Great stuff. Right. Pasalik. Free kick. We're not great on free kicks. Direct free kicks, we're not great at those. We don't have a really good free kick specialist on that. Not really. We are pretty good from deep when we are trying to get it into someone that can hit it in, but direct free kicks, that's no bueno. 66 minutes, we should probably think about substitutes. We have Colina on 6.4 rating on a yellow. Yeah, mate, you're coming off. Gonna put Vincent in. So why is he? Is it just because Colina is playing badly, or is it because some of these, or is it because of the tactic? I don't know. We need to. That's one of the things you need to see. If there is another player coming in and they consistently do bad on that role, then there is probably something about that role that doesn't really work in the tactic. Could be. I mean, one of the reasons might be because they're not really part of the build-up, right? That's good. Let's see that one again. So what happened here? I didn't see the playthrough because I was talking and thinking about stuff. So Vincent cutting in, getting it to Siska of all people, the complete wing, or the complete full, the complete forward, finding a ball from our wing back, and then we have this run. Of course, the inside forward doing his run. Simple. That was very, very simple, and it's another way to get a goal that we haven't seen a whole lot of. That is great. That is good. That is very, very good. Okay. Love that one. It's not a big XG, is it? Wait, where is the other goal? Oh, the first shot was a goal. Okay, so it's because you can't see it in the this thing. We can probably see it if we go in here. Yeah. So it's not a big chance, right? It's not a big chance, but it was a great goal. Another chance here. Lecek. Janosek. Meh. The fullback is getting up there. When we have that much possession, the fullback will get up there, which is fine. That's okay. They're just not gonna cross it as often. They're gonna go into the box instead. Sikovic. All going all the way back. Alright, him again. Up to Solil. Solil into Janosek. Going back to Solil, trying to find some space here for someone. That's not the bad. That's not the worst thing I've ever seen try to do there. Trying to find the inside forward, him running. I mean, Pasalik is not the quickest player in the world. Okay. This could be actually a highlight for them then. Ooh, oh, Vincent. I was worried there because Vincent is not good in the air, but he did find the header. That was a decent shot. That's the only thing we have seen from them or in the entire game, right? That's the only thing we have seen. It was a decent long shot, but I mean, if that's how they're gonna get a goal, well, so be it. Janosek is... Yeah, we could do a double sub here, I think. I think Janosek is coming off the condition, and he's not really playing that well. I mean, he's average. I want a bit of game time on Strapik. Yeah, Strapik, yeah. He's our youngster in the midfield. Pasalik, could save him for the next game. Makes sense. Wesley coming in. Or Bornemann. I think I'm gonna take Wesley. I'm gonna move them... Could move the tactic around, actually. Could do this, and do that, and play Ugwu up on the complete forward. I haven't tried him up there, but... How has Vincent done since he came in? 6.9. So I think it's more... I think it's more to do with Colina not having a good game than it is that role is not working. Yeah. Move those 2 guys around. Should be good to go. Keep going. Yeah, 10 minutes ago. It's been a really good... If we can not concede a goal here and get away with a 3-0 against Slovako, that's rock solid. That's really solid. And the tactical changes we did also seems to be working out nicely. We of course have to analyze a little bit more on that after the game, but overall I'm pretty damn happy, both with the result, how we played, with the tactical changes and all that kind of stuff. So we're all happy days here so far, unless we're conceding now. Then I would get a little bit salty. It could happen. Seem to be going for it a little bit more now. Yeah, okay. Woo, get it to it. Oh, Mikolic. Jesus. I mean, he's having a good day, but he hasn't had a lot to do, and all of a sudden they get a couple of shots off. Chavoy with a throw in. Solil, okay. Getting blocked or tackled or whatever. Strabik, nice. That was nice. Wesley finally showing something really good. But that little ball by Strabik, because he had a man trying to tackle him and he still got it in there. Take a look at this pass by Strabik. That little push and also Lessig getting it forward to Wesley. And Wesley power-shotting it into the corner. 4-0. Wesley finally showing something really good. That's good. Siska. Oof, not really close, but alright. Like I said, directly, not great. Not great from direct free kicks. But yeah, this match has been absolutely fantastic. I have no complaints about that one. No complaints at all. There we go, full time, 4-0 at home against Slovakia. That's perfect. The heat map is suggesting that, it's getting a little bit obscure because we are the last 10 minutes playing the different tactic. But overall, it's definitely looked like it's working what I wanted to do. Definitely seems to be working. Analyst data. Can we see like the... No, we can't. Well, I need to check out the pass map when we get out. But yeah, play of the match, Pasalic. Yeah, 3 clear-cut chances created. And 1 assist, 1 goal. That's a solid performance, 9.0. That's great. Good game, very good game actually. There we go. Let's get out and check out the... I want to check out, before we ending this episode, I want to check out the pass map and see how that actually went. Go into the data hub, see last match passes. Okay. Yeah, that's rock solid. That is rock solid. I really like how this looks. Because we also have this... is that the deep line playmaker? No, that's the box-to-box. So we also have that box-to-box a little bit further up than the rest of these players over here trying to... See, we are playing a lot around with them over here, and then that creates spaces for these midfielders and the complete forward. And especially for the white target man, because we're pulling them up toward this area where we are not gonna lose it very often here with these players. So I think that works really, really well. That looks really... And then the cover is also working here because we don't have anyone over here when we lose it. So in transition, there's gonna be a hole over here. We might see more attacks going on that side because we have the wingback that far up. And also the box-to-box that further up. But we do have this cover role who will just lead them down toward this area. He's not gonna, he's just gonna cover it until we are getting back in our defensive shape. So that also works with the cover role on this side. Perfect. Yeah, I think this pass map is pretty much as perfect as I could have thought about it when I was thinking about this new tactical changes I was trying to create. This is perfect. This is absolutely perfect. That's good. I love it. So, like I mentioned before, I think I want to come back for the... it's a good question, actually. I think maybe the Vienna game, because I don't think I could come back for the Dynamo game, but we do have this Victoria Pilsen away and then Vienna here. We have 4 really, really hard games. We can't show them all. I think, actually, we're going to show them these... Actually, Vienna is probably not a tough game, but I kind of want to... show the Victoria Pilsen and also the Vienna game, and I don't want to come back too early as well. So I think Pilsen and Vienna is the 2 games I want to show next time. That could be fun, because we could get some points here against Vienna. And, we do have a lot of really tough games here. Barnigo Strava is a tough one, Bayern is a tough one, Sigma Olmog is a hard one as well, or at least half hard one. And yeah, we also have an FA Cup to play, but we don't know who is. But yeah, I'm gonna come back for the Victoria Pilsen and Austria Vienna game. Anyway, guys, I hope you really enjoyed this one. I think it was a fantastic episode. It was a long one, but it was a fantastic episode where we also did some tactical choices or tactical changes, and so far it seems to be working out for us. So I'm happy days. Anyway, I'll see you around next time.